Second evaluator will be John Orsini. Come on up.
Our second speaker this morning is Doug Tabor, who will be giving his fifth speech from the Storytelling Manual, Bringing History to Life. The objectives of his speech will be to understand the purpose of stories about historical events or people and use the storytelling skills developed in the preceding projects to tell a story about a historical event or person. Please welcome Doug Tabor giving his speech entitled The Mighty Man.
Two speech is John.
And I always thought Sammy Adams made a great brew. It's got to be hot, right, Richard? It's got to be hot. What do you think of the story? Sammy Adams, his brother. As the story started to build, his enthusiasm started to build. And the farther he got into the story, the more enthusiastic he got. His voice got raised. He really started to use the gestures because he really believed in what he was talking about. So from that point, I think he did an excellent job. Really good. He knew his subject. He knew exactly what he wanted to talk about. And he told us. The one thing I would like to see you do is right there between your brother and Sammy Adams, I would like to see a better time on the transition. Maybe said something to the effect that, here's my brother, he's writing to an American manufacturer about a product made in China. Could have been in the colonial times with Sammy Adams, blah, 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 blah. He took an historical event and brought it back to us to about today. Products being someplace else, aren't they being made here? In England, if you're not really familiar with American history, in the old days, you couldn't build anything in America. You couldn't manufacture anything. You could only export. You couldn't import. So that might have been a point to bring out. But overall, I just love the way you got up here. You really know where it's about. You really told us the story about Sammy Adams and his writing and his malt shop. First thing I thought about was malted milk, but malt shop's cool. So with that, looking forward to hearing more.